Alright, here we go. So this is going to be a video about my level 89 Javazon Pindle runner. Okay, so first let's talk about the Javazon in general. So right now this is my Magic Find gear. Let me put on my for real gear for a minute. Although I don't play this character this way. Really hardly ever. There's some charm in here. Is that not it? Da-da-da. Oh. Okay. Da-da-da. Okay. So, the Javazon. Alright, I won't spend too much time on this because we want to get to the Pindle runners, but, you know, standard skills. I didn't do anything special, although I put some points in physical skills because well, I'll talk about this, but I was trying these out, but they don't work too great. Some points in Valkyrie's nice. Actually, if you get it to 17, it's probably better, but I just put a few in. You know, it's good meat shield. You don't really need it for damage so much. It's just kind of a distraction. Some points in these, get them up pretty high. I think I got these pretty high. Probably don't need them that high. Critical strike. Pierce is good. Get it to 100% with your belt. The gear, ups Titans, laying of hands. I don't know if this is a great choice, but I think it's kind of useful for the fire resistance. My resistance is not great on this character. Dual Leech Ring, Razor Tail, Raven Frost, Storm Tricks, get FHR, Storm Shield for the damage reduce, High Lords, and then, Griffin's Eye. Pretty, one of my best finds on single player, period. It's got I'm forgetting, I think one of the lightning rolls is as good as it can be, the other is as bad as it can be. And then I'm wearing a Naja's light plate. I'd say this is an armor that's kind of overlooked. First of all, I don't have the runes to make a Chains of Honor on this character. And this is kind of like a mini Chains of Honor. You know, it's got 1-all skills, nice little life bonus, good defense, some all-res, and requirements minus 60 means it doesn't have a huge strength requirement. Yeah, it's kind of a nice little armor. It's pretty nice, you know? Because if what you want out of armor is some all skills and some all res, this is a good choice, you know. Or you could, like, I don't know what you're gonna do other than that, you know, put an in like a K Hagen's or a Arcane's Valor or you know, Ghost Shroud or whatever. But the thing about the Javazon is, honestly, I'm pretty disappointed. Like, the Javazon is a great character, and it got me through Nightmare and normal modes easier than any character maybe that I've ever built before, and which is nice. But the thing about it is, I mean, it really does so much damage. It's like, and it's a cool build, and it's a lot of fun. But the thing is, I still have not found a great way to deal with lightning immunes. I mean, I can't do a chaos run with this character. I can't do a chaos run because of all the lightning immune guys, and they steal your mana, and it's just a pain. And you know, maybe I should try some kind of a bow on Switch. But even then, you know, some things are immune to light and physical. I guess I could put a Reaper's Toll on the Merc and wait for him to slowly kill things. But it's basically a drag. You know, again, this is single player. There's no such thing as an infinity. I can't make an infinity to get the Conviction Aura, you know? Everyone on Battle.net has a Javazon. It's a great character. You have infinity. There's no lightning immunes to deal with. But on the single player game, the Javazon I find is like really hamstrung. You know, You have physical skills, but all of them suck. Every single one is terrible. Impale, incredibly slow. Jab, 0 damage. Fend is apparently glitched and is also does very little damage. I mean, yeah, it's kind of lame because it's otherwise a really cool character. I don't know what you could do. I think you can do cow runs and just ignore the lightning immune elites. But so I don't play this character with like full gear. I'll show you what I do with this character, what I actually use it for. So what I use this character for is running Pindle. And you could see, you know, my gear here is pretty standard MF gear. I use the cat's eye because I don't really have an amulet that gives magic find, and this has run walk and increased attack speed, which I do think gets me over breakpoint. So this is about, you know, and the charms are a combination of run walk, and I've got a couple. This is a nice one actually, and I've got a couple. This is nice too. Cold damage, it's good. Got a couple of skillers there, and then the rest are the rest are magic find. So this is how I run. 2 perfect nagels, not bad. You know, you could put a P topaz in this. You know, better chances. I don't know if I've ever found chance cards that had over 40% in all the time I've been playing Diablo 2. It's ridiculous. A rhyme. You should probably get this in a Grim Shield rather than a Pavis. I think it would make you run just that much faster. The reason you get this is the block and the magic find. I mean, if you want to go all out and like put 4 ists in a shield, I mean, go ahead. I'm just not gonna invest those resources into it. But this is, I forget what my magic find is, but it's pretty high. I think it's like 400 plus or something like that. So let's talk about doing Pindle. So let's show you a full run. So here's how you do it. You run down and you kill Pindle. And then you don't fuck it up then. And then you just try to real quick do it over and over and over again. Pindle is maybe the best way to find some of the highest level items in the game. You know, your Death Cleavers, you know, Crown of Ages, things like that. So I think when I'm really going, I could get it pretty consistently around 20 seconds or even under if I'm a little lucky. Sometimes Pindle, you just get them in one shot. Sometimes you don't. But let's talk. Okay, so I'll just stop doing runs. It's a little bit like pulling a slot machine. It's a little addicting with Pindle actually sometimes. So let's talk about it. So just start from your starting position. So when you run to get Pindle, make sure you don't get caught. Sometimes there are just all these stupid little things on your way that you can get caught on. You know, this tree, this thing, the corner of the building, these little stupid things. And then as you approach Pindle, when you come up here, I stop about here, and look at that. So this is a good example. So he's lightning immune here. So what I try to do when I get about this point, right here, is I try to put my cursor right on Pindle. After a while, you get pretty good at that, and you can. So you want to see right away: is he immune to lightning? If he is, exit, burn it, don't do it. All right, don't clear his minions and try to have your merc kill him. It takes too long. Your merc sucks. It's ridiculous. Just reset, go again, burn it. You know. Some people, you know. This was convenient for me because I had this character hanging. Oh, no, I didn't get the ring. I had this character hanging around, but damn it. Some people, you might say Blizzsork is faster. Could be, but I find that the Javazon, it's pretty easy to stack Magic Find on and have have pretty good Magic Find. Let's grab. Check out the Warbell. And so those are kind of the tips for running it. Other little things, you know, you might want to up your gold wrap so you have 4 slots here. And you just want to cut out anything that's unnecessary. And a little tip for doing this part, so you get your cursor right on single player, hit Enter H, just ba-da-da-dum, you know? And don't talk to Mala. Don't go over and talk to Mala, just run. My rule is that if I get hit and take a bunch of damage, which can happen sometimes they're just fast and he's like, so, you know, if he's immune to physical, it takes a little bit more. And oh my god. Look at that. Crap. So this is a good example. So if you find something, usually I'll wait till I have a couple things in here, you know, depending. Some things take up the whole stash. And if I identify things, I'll run this way, run the cane, check them out, crap. And so that way you try to, I didn't do that particularly well, but that way you try to just minimize the time you're spending identifying and looking at items. And don't, you know, I have plenty of gold on this character. I'm full up on stash, and so you don't have to sell things. Don't waste your time. Just crank it out. 20 seconds to run. And it's up to you what you want to pick up. I'm interested in like a whole bunch of things. You know, I pick up like every rare belt. I pick up every rare ring amulets. Those ones are obvious, but like I pick up every rare paladin shield. If there's an interesting white item or potential socketable, or I'll pick that up. I'll pick up. I'll get both of these things. Woo. Sometimes yeah. So if you get hit, and I'm identifying something. Boom. Ay. Oh god, couldn't fuck that up. Alright, I'm kind of fucking. Whenever I record a video, I wind up playing badly. But yeah, and don't. His minions can actually drop stuff, but don't waste time killing him. Just kill Pindle. Move on. Okay, I think I've actually said everything I want to say in the video. I'm just kind of rambling on. Yeah, but those, yeah, that's running Pindle. Pindle, I think when you get your magic find up to this point, I think he has about a 1 in 20, low 20,000 chance. So 1 in every 23,000 runs, he'll drop, say, a Death Cleaver. But the thing is, there are multiple items of this rarity level that he can drop. So with Pindle, you can basically expect to find something pretty cool, like every, 1,000 runs or so, something like that. And I found a bunch of. I actually haven't found. I haven't been doing this that long. I found this somewhere else. I didn't find the Griffins from him. And I have a Crown of Ages. I didn't find that from him either. I haven't found any of those high, like TC, whatever, 85, 86, I forget, 87, I forget, items. But I found like Amaras. I found like some other little things. The thing that's cool about Pindle is he just drops these high, these like a lot of elite items that you don't see as often, So I found like I found a superior Colossus blade from him, just a white item. But you actually don't see that often. You find a lot of rare Like you'll find a bunch of you'll find like rare berserker axes, which is like it's pretty hard to find like a white berserker axe in most cases. So he just drops things of like a pretty high order, like kind of consistently, and obviously that's why he ends up dropping so many good. Oh god, I did this. Why he drops so many good uniques. I mean, if you don't have a good chance to drop a unique Corona, you probably also don't have a good chance to drop a rare set or blue or white Corona either. You know what I mean? It kind of goes like that, I think. So, yeah, Pindle runs. It's a good thing to do. You use these to replenish quantity. After a bunch of runs, you might actually run a little low and have to repair, but that's after a whole bunch of runs. So, yeah, I think that covers it. Alright, maybe this video will be actually slightly short. There's nothing else to do. Don't do any players stuff. Nothing to do with your Merc. Don't summon a Valkyrie. Don't do any of that shit. Just run, kill. If he's lightning immune, quit, restart, and yeah, just do it a million times, and you let your let your life just like slip away from you in the name of a 15-year-old video game, and post a video, put it on YouTube, show everybody, except anyone you might want something from in the future or want to preserve their opinion of you. Yeah, so that'll be it.